2,000 fans will get Spurs Red Spot trading card. A great way to show your Spurs spirit. The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court for interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. You gotta be there for our next giveaway now. The Coyote is giving away bucket hats to every fan in the arena. So, don't miss out. Folks, don't forget the
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The San Antonio Spurs come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Mitchell is out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. McDaniels outside. Mitchell kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Randall is doubled to the paint, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Hernandez passes to Champagnie. To the inside. Shot's good by Hernandez. Hernandez has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Mitchell. Randall right side. Mitchell outside. 2 on the clock. McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Here's Hernandez. He has 5. McDaniels outside. And the 3 off target. Pass to Hernandez. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. We have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Randall left side. Rebounded by the Spurs. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Hernandez. Inside, it's stolen by Wembanyama. Hernandez passes to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Hernandez. Now Vassell. Off target with his three. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Good read by McDaniels. This is the kind of team-first attitude he brings to the floor.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Reed over Wembanyama. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Harper. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Lots of room. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Reed gets the bucket.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
Here's Hernandez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now for San Antonio. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's the chosen one in for Harper. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Hernandez. Good on the triple. Hernandez has got 19 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 53 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping to see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Lets it go with a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Makes it off the glass. 21 points for the chosen one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Caruso. Caruso sets the screen for Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Here's Hernandez. Tries to the hoop.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Timberwolves trail by 20. Randall dishes to Edwards. Pass to Caruso. They get the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's the Spurs now. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Here's Hernandez with one on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. And that about wraps it up. And as the
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Spurs leading by 18. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Champagny in at the 4. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. For 3, Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Mitchell's got 11.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
Here's Hernandez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Spurs lead by 20. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Back to Mitchell. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Hernandez can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at the chosen one, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. On defense, the Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. Mitchell looking it over to the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
Here's Hernandez. Off target from three-point range. Mitchell in the corner. Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer it now.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for one.
What's up?
And that one misses.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim. But now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
Mitchell outside. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Hernandez. Handle no good.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up with it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Spurs haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he makes the first. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so he makes both from the line. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 16. And stolen by Wembanyama. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Another miss by Minnesota.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Hernandez. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Randall kicks to Mitchell. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Lions checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for the chosen. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. 15-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Spurs making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 16. Osumu finds Caruso. Pass to Reed. Launches a three, and that one's good. Caruso.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the three ball is good.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Outside, Reed. And Merrill has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alex Caruso. Edwards has come in for Sam Merrill. And it's Mitchell in for Dosunmu. Fires from way outside. Hernandez can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 11. McDaniels on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Hernandez. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Randall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell fires. No good from 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody want to ease up off the three.
He parachutes in for the putback.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
McDaniels pulls it down. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. And it's on.
Muscling down that rebound. Big men playing big.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Vassell.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's out of bounds as Spurs able to retain possession here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Now McDaniel. And he does not hit. 1:21 left in the 4th quarter. And he can't stop the runners that misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. 18 feet out. Count it.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initially.
Lays it in off the window.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. It's Edwards on the wing. Castle covering. It's off. Here's Hernandez. Covered by Mitchell. And he commits the intentional foul. Down he goes for 3.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 42 seconds left in the game. It's Randall. Puts up the 3. Wembanyama reels it in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Mitchell from outside. The shot is off. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but sealed.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The San Antonio Spurs have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
And what a game we have here tonight. A potential sweep of this series. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Mitchell in at point. And for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. And here's Mitchell. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Here's Hernandez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm
That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. And he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Castle outside. They set the screen. Hernandez, pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. The 3 from Mitchell. San Antonio with a rebound. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Mitchell, the pass to Randall. Back to Mitchell to win the drought. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Hernandez. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside McDaniels. Back to Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
it's Hernandez missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels passes to Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Hernandez. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid comes in for Gobert. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Julius Randle. Spurs lead by 6. Hernandez, pass to Wembanyama. And that one drops.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Dosunmu. It's Edwards on the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Right at the free throw line. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hernandez. He's got 13 over Mitchell. And it's Hernandez missing. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Reid. It's good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
It'll count. He can't get that one to fall. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting.
He's checked in for Merrill. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounds.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 47 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels comes in for Caruso, and Mitchell subbed in for Dosunmu. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hernandez got 15.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
The kick out to Edwards. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Spurs lead by 3. Here's Hernandez. Hits the three-pointer. Hernandez got 5 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Reid, a screen on Castle. Down low. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Hernandez. Nice D from Reid.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often times than not.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Hernandez. From deep. Randle pulls down the board. Bryant against Mitchell. And here's Reid. From down in the low post, it goes. Reid's got his second bucket of the night. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's Hernandez missing. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Here's McDaniels. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Great dive by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Izumu's checked in. Free throw good, McDaniels. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Hernandez. Drills it from deep. Hernandez got 21 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Fades away. Edwards can't hit.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Fires for 3. No good that time. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Mitchell grabs the miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And here's Edwards outside. He's off on that one. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Hernandez. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum screens. Their measuring up the shot. So sorry.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. San Antonio with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Here's McDaniels, and it's all tied up. McDaniels got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Hernandez.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Vassell. For 3, Randall. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hernandez. San Antonio again can't hit.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
For the lead, Randall can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall outside. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Hernandez. Sinks that one from the post. Hernandez got 23 points.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Picked by Gobert. For 3, Randall. That won't go either for Randall.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything. When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mitchell, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. McDaniels up top. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's Hernandez. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Cook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Mitchell's got 13 now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Takes it inside.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 4. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. They have no answer defensively inside.
The 11-footer, and that one's good. Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota making a change here. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Hernandez. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu on the wing. The three. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And that one's good. Hernandez got 10 points here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Dosunmu, pass to Reed. Now Caruso, started by Castle. Pass to Dosunmu, 6 to shoot. And the three off target. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Champagnie, the pass to Harper. Here's Hernandez. Off the mark there with a three. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso, the open look. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Minnesota shooting 41% in this game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Sam Merrill out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Back to Reed. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a 3.
Yeah, their shot selection has not been great this half. And you can see their field goal percentage dropping too.
Pass to Bryant. Now to Sell. 5 on the clock. Here's Hernandez. No good from outside.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Caruso misses. San Antonio leading by 6. And he gets the bucket. Hernandez got 33.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and Reed with a block. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Caruso. And Mitchell subbed in for Dosunmu. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Mitchell fires. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Cleared away by Edwards.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Outside McDaniels. Randall. Ooh, using 2 hands.
teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Jacks up a three. The three ball is down.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
McDaniels outside. Can't hit it.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Rebounded by Mitchell. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. For 3. It's money from deep.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Mitchell. Oh, off target from downtown. Spurs lead by 5. McDaniels with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
He launches. Cleared away by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 3. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And there's the drive. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Edwards. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Mitchell fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Edwards with it. Mitchell outside. He's off from 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Mitchell in at the 1.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
And with this kind of vision, you could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
The Timberwolves trail. Randall outside. Mitchell outside. 14 feet away. It's good!
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Hernandez. The 15-footer. Gobert pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Edwards. Ooh, it misses. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. Here's Hernandez. Here's Castle. Here's Hernandez.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
It's the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Oh, no good on the dunk. Spurs shooting at a respectable 49%. Let's loose for 3. Ooh, it misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards. Oh, he missed the jumper. There's 48 seconds left in overtime. Here's Hernandez. Wembanyama screen. McDaniels with a rebound.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And it's good! He hits another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And Minnesota calls time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the first overtime period. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Counted!
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Randall with a steal. Now Gobert. Nails it!
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Hernandez with the drive, and Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. fires the free.
That's an interesting strategy there, taking a technical here. But I don't know if you would call that any sort of strategy. We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Watch outside. And